Yo, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Today's episode is once again going to be powered by my awesome sponsor Elgato. You guys know it by now. I use all of their products to create my content every single day. I've actually got a new product on me right here. This right here is the Key Light Mini, and if I just hold this button for a bit, we have light. I mean it's probably got really, it's probably messed up the green screen right there, but we have a very bright light there in the Key Light Mini, which I'm excited to use. It's going to help me a lot with product photography, so thanks to Elgato for sending that over. And yeah, check down below in the description to a link to my Elgato profile page if you are interested in getting some of the best equipment in the industry. Now, getting on into the episode, if you'll do me a favour on this fine Sunday and hit me with a thumbs up, that'd be brilliant. I'd love to see 3,000 likes. Can you make that happen? You'll make my day, so thank you very much. And don't forget, of course, to subscribe to my channel if you're new. So we start the episode off, actually, with a signature signings pack. A player, you know, from a promo that's passed. It was a month or two ago, whatever it may be. But because we hit the 50 game mark from squad battles, and I was grinding quite a lot of squad battles out in the background for a couple of reasons. One, obviously I wanted to get at least gold free this week so I can get the extra token. And two, just because there were many objectives that had tokens in them that I wanted to go ahead and get. But as you can see, our signature signings pack is going to be Raul Jimenez from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, I think that was actually the very first signature signings I packed during that promo. So yeah, I wasn't overly buzzing. I couldn't remember like if there were any insanely good signature signings players. I know Ben Yedder was one of them, but I don't remember if there were any like really expensive, high-rated players. So I guess we'll take that. It's an 86. It can go into the Zidane SBC. And as you can see, I got another token there for getting Future Stars FIFA done. I had to sit there and grind out 6 games of squad battles to go ahead and get that one done. But, you know, when Netflix is around and Discord is around, those 6 games go by fairly quickly. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours worth of grind. So it's just a shame I wanted to try and get the Silver Beasts done at the same time. That objective is always something I like to get for a rare mega pack. As you can see here, we end up packing the Team of the Week special guy with the little star above it. It's Jonathan Tah, 84 overall. Yeah, I wanted to get Silver Beast done at the same time, but unfortunately you needed a future star for this objective, and the Silver Beast is all silver players in your starting squad, and there's just no silver future star, so I couldn't get it done. So I'll have to do that in a few days time. But also it will be a new squad battles week, so I've run out of games where I can earn points now, so actually it's not a bad thing that I can wait till next week, because at least in a week's time we'll get more rewards for squad battles once again, rather than me just using them and getting 0 points each game. Marquee matchups came around. I genuinely have no idea how I managed to get this completed, because I didn't think I had anything in the club, but obviously they must have made like the objectives, the requirements fairly decent in terms of I could use some silver players. Obviously I know I've got some silvers and bronzes in my club. If I get a chance to use them, I do. But golds have been sparse in my club at the moment for a little while, because I'm throwing them all into the player picks to try and get good fodder for Zidane. And that, to me, is like my club just feels empty on that side of things. But we managed to get it done. Marquee matchups for, I think, a prime goal players pack. Not bad. That's as rewards go for marquee matchups, that's actually fairly decent. The only thing better we normally get is like a 50k pack every now and again. And that makes this SBC really expensive, because everyone's buzzing to get a 50k pack. But as you can see, there's going to be lots of gold players, lots of gold cards coming into the club, which is good, because more player picks will be able to get done. I think I'll probably be able to get like somewhere between 5 and 10. I don't think I quite get 10 done again. We did 10 yesterday after our Rivals rewards. But this Prime Mixed Players pack will turn out to be a really good pack for us. As you can see, we get ourselves Damsgaard again, an 89 rated Future Stars. Obviously, I know Team 2 is out by now. Sorry, you know, we are a little bit ahead on content. But in the pack as well, an 89 rated Casemiro. How's that for a prime mixed players pack? You don't see that every day, do you? So 2 89 rated tradable players in that pack was brilliant. And then in the next pack, we just drop down to boards again. It's 84 rated Luca Digne. But yeah, he's not got a club change either yet. How come Ferran Torres... Was it because Ferran Torres got the future stars that he got a club change? Speaking of Barcelona, we end up packing one of the better informs from this week as well in the final pack. Marquee Matchups was a massive dub for me this week. We get a tradable 87 rated inform Jordi Alba. Genuinely, sometimes you'll open your Marquee Matchups packs and get like maybe one board, sometimes absolutely none. And you'll be like, well, that was pointless and anticlimactic. But yeah, as you can see, we did really well this week. I'll sell Jordi Alba because that's like 42,500 coins. I've got a Damsgaard that I can use as well in my team, as well as one that I could sell or use in Zidane, which I think I'll do. And I managed to get 5 of these player picks done with those Marquee Matchups rewards. So we get an Aubameyang. We then get an 84 rated Inform Guilbert. Don't know how to pronounce that name. Sorry. Then we get a bit of an L. 81 rated Nacho Fernandez. Can we just up that rating a little bit? There we go. It was between 85 Jorginho and then Inform Giroud. I thought I'm sitting pretty with Informs at the moment. Oh, we get a future stars in Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos. 6 foot tall, 90 pace, 90 physical. On this guy, I mean, he is just going to be prime fodder for Zidane, but I was still quite happy to get him. 3-star skills, 6 foot tall, 90 physical. What I feel like there is this is probably going to be a bit of a truck in game, but yeah, we won't really have much use for him apart from putting him into this SBC. So top notch is an 87 rated squad that we are now able to do with some of the other fodder from our club, including Red Ben Yedder and Nelson Semedo, and a Damsgaard, and a João Pedro, and a Jimenez. Like, there's quite a lot of fodder going into that SBC, but it made it work. I don't often use any of those players anymore. I don't think that Ben Yedder is really up to the power curve either at the moment. So it got another 87 rated squad done for us for Zidane. I'm on the cusp. I've got 8 out of 10 squads done for Zizou. I've got an 87 rated squad and an 88 rated squad to go, and I haven't even got to my 85 times 10 yet. That will be in tomorrow's episode. I will have that, and then it will basically just be a case of, I hope that we get enough in that. Either, I hope one of two things happens. One, give me enough fodder to get the 88 rated squad done, and by that I mean give me like a high rated player like a Messi or a Lewandowski or something like that so I can get the 88 rated squad done. Or 2, give me a really good like future stars team 2 player. Is it like Pedri or Gravenberch? One of those, like something really nice would be epic as well. But again, we'll do that in tomorrow's episode. I'm not in a huge rush to do that because I knew that I was going to probably play quite a lot of my weekend league before I had that, which means I was going to play pretty much this entire weekend league nearly without Zinedine Zidane. But of course, we'll have him every game going forwards on the RTG. So this is the start of my weekend league then. And I come up against quite a good team. So some people with some quite nice players is basically what I'm going to be facing in every single match this week. It is always the case, isn't it, really, now? I would say that there's a real lack of casuals, especially in the weekend league and rivals. So I'm expecting every team to have maybe a team of the year, probably some future stars, some really decent icons or SBC players and stuff, just because as you can see, I've spent no FIFA points and my team is ridiculous. Yes, I've had some good pack luck, but there are other SBCs out there like the Varane SBC, like the Zidane SBC, that you'll be able to grind out even if you have terrible pack luck. And then you'll have really good players in your club even if you don't have good pack luck. So yeah, it's sort of the way it goes. This game was 2-2, and then I managed to get 2 goals ahead quite close towards the end of the game. Yes, he did get 1 more goal back with Cunha. The Future Stars Cunha is, my God, I really struggle against him. Good player, and nearly caused me a tough loss in game number 1. But as you can see, I won it. 4 points on the board, and we come up against Stoke Alona, and he's got Team of the Year Messi. He's also got David Ginola, he's got an Mbappe, he had a Cantona as well, like a really nice strike force. Foden, I think, the honourable mentions one. So he's got loads of great attacking players, but so have I. I go 1-0 down, but Damsgaard's there on the rebound for that shot. He's always in the right place at the right time. I'm not trying to like buff his price on the market or anything, by the way. I'm just so shocked at how cheap he is for how good he is. If you've got any form of way of linking him, like Serie A players or icons, give Damsgaard a try. You won't spend much on him. You'll spend under 40k on the player, and then you'll end up with some sort of complete and utter gem, like genuinely. So, whilst I was, excuse me, frog in the throat. Whilst I was bigging up that Danish Future Stars player, we ended up going 3-1 up from 1-0 down, which was lovely. But a few minutes into the second half, he'd managed to get another goal with Ginola. Ginola always causes me problems. I don't like facing it. I don't love facing him, and I wish I had one. I wish I had Ginola in my team. I made it 4-2, and then he makes it 4-3. So I've really got to just keep pushing on here. If I can try and make it 5-3 here. There we go. The pass from Neres into Pele, into Cantona ends up getting me the 5-3 winner, essentially. So that's 2-0. But two pretty close games that went the distance. Not, not easy rage quits or anything against competent players with nice teams. So I knew that was pretty much going to be the way that it goes here as well. I think this guy had red Neymar and red Van Dijk, so he'd obviously done pretty well in some weekend leagues previously. But I go 1-0 up. Pele's at the back post to tap it in, and then Vinny Jr. knocks it. Oh God, that's got to be the most embarrassing goal that we've had this weekend, because that right there was a dodgy own goal. Good header from Cantona to make it 3-0 though. And I was surprised that he didn't quit. But I knew he was a fairly good player, and my goals had come sort of on the break. But as you can see there, I've done all right. I've had 63% possession. How often is it that I have more possession than my opponents? Not often. So, yeah, anyway. 3-1 up. Lovely, lovely dribbling by Eric Cantona. Makes it 4-1. And then I do a terrible offside trap towards the end of the game, because I thought he was going to try and make the pass. Turns out he just kept running and he was through. I didn't think about that when I was doing my offside trap. And yeah, he must have gone like all out attack or something at the end, because he got 2 goals back on me right at the death. It wasn't enough to make me panic too much, because I knew that, by the time I kicked off, he was probably just going to blow the whistle anyway. And that's another close game that's ended with a victory for me. So I felt like I was on top of the world. I thought I was playing some insanely good FIFA. And when's it going to stop? When's it going to come back to haunt me? And I was expecting it again to just be like this game right here. But Damsgaard with a lovely ball over. Cantona with a fantastic finish. These are just players that are really reliable and high quality. And look at this run from Pele. Yeah, he probably thinks I'm going to try and square it across, but I trust Pele's left foot, and if I can green time it, I know that it's going to go in my favour. And then a close one there. We hit the post, but I think we end up pulling the ball back and then scoring. Yeah, we do, right? Pele into Damsgaard, and I just run straight across. Out on the angle, I run across. No defenders are getting to me. Bang that one into the roof of the net. 3-0 at half-time. Deserved as well, looking at that one right there. He has a 0.8 xg, so technically shouldn't have a goal. I had a 3 xg on the dot. It seemed like the most perfect scenario, and he quits at half-time, so that's a huge dub. We're now 4-0. I don't know if I've gone... Have I gone like 4-0? Or, this is potentially... This is a really nice squad that we're up against, by the way. But it's potential for us to go 5-0 in the weekend league. I genuinely don't know if I've done that on this FIFA. Maybe once. But typically, especially like playing games on Fridays, you come up against some solid players. So I was just expecting a defeat or two. Really poor goalkeeping from Donnarumma there. Not doing himself the most favours for me in the weekend league so far. I've conceded quite a few goals. I know I've been winning, but he's sort of let in a few what I would say class as sort of somewhat dodgy goals, and that isn't going well for him when it comes to... I might need some high-rated players to put in the 88-rated squad for Zidane, so maybe Donnarumma is expendable. If Messi was expendable, Donnarumma might be as well, right? I don't know. Would you put a team of the year into a Zidane SBC just to make sure you got it done? I think I would, but I'm not sure yet. I'm a little bit. I kind of want to hold on to my first owner team of the year, but we'll see. Anyway, whilst I was rambling, we actually did win the game, 5-3. Here's Team of the Year Lewandowski. Man, that is a player I'd absolutely love to try. He nets everything. He doesn't miss. He's got a really, really lethal shot. He's very similar to like Cantona, you know, but I think with an even better shot on him. So yeah, I'm very jealous of anyone that has one of those Team of the Year Lewandowskis, because he's a menace to play against. That is for sure. So that's going to wrap things up actually for today's episode. We'll go through the player bios now. You can see who's doing well and whatnot. Yeah, I played a bunch of squad battles as well at certain points over the last week, so I think probably some of the goal to game ratios are a little bit inflated. I don't really look at that though. Like, you can see the online games that I play and you can see who's scoring loads of goals. Cantona is pretty much scoring at least a goal a game, so yeah, he has got a really, really good record. And Pele's, man, he's got loads of goals and assists for the club. Guys, thank you so much for watching today. Could you do me a favour? Hit me with a thumbs up button. That'd be brilliant. And of course, 3,000 likes is what we're looking for. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well if you're new around here. And like I said earlier, you can find the link to my Elgato profile page down below. Go and check out the new light. That's probably all I needed to do, was show it to you like that instead of light it up earlier. It's very bright. I looked straight into it as well, which I wouldn't recommend. But anyway, don't forget, of course, Twitter and Instagram. You can follow me over there. Have a lovely day. Take it easy. Stay safe and healthy. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll get the weekend league done probably. We'll get the 85 times 10 done. I know you're all eager to see that. And we'll go from there, really. I'll see you then. Peace.